Hi everyone, this is Billy Story TNA for Life here. I haven't made a video for a while, but I'm back with a WrestleMania 28 prediction slash preview. I'm gonna start with the match will likely be the opener: Cody Rhodes versus Big Show. Cody will probably win, I think, as he should. I think he needs to win. I think Big Show doesn't really need this match. I think Big Show Cody desperately needs to go over here to get major momentum and to look credible if and when they push him into the main event scene, which I think they need to do. But, and you can have Big Show go over Extreme Rules. So that way, you can start to push Cody for the main event. But if they choose to do that, but I think Cody needs to go over at WrestleMania. It's not so much for him beating Big Show, just him beating Big Show at WrestleMania. Um, I'm not sure if this will be a good match or not. I think it will, but I'm kind of worried with Big Show where is in there. That it won't be. Hopefully, Cody he's a good worker. Hopefully, he'll make sure Big Show doesn't get lazy in there. So, yeah, Cody should and will win. And, yeah, that's my prediction for that match. Maria Menounos, or whatever the hell her name is, and Kelly versus Even Beth Phoenix. I wish Even Beth Phoenix would win because they can actually wrestle. And Beth is one of the best wrestlers in the world, as far as women are concerned, and she's actually good on the mic. Out of these four women, she can actually talk as well, and she's the Divas champion. But unfortunately, WWE likes to have celebrities win, especially at Mania. So they'll probably have the no talent Barbie doll Kelly, and a C-list celebrity from the extra, Maria Menounos, or I can't pronounce her name. I don't really know what her last name is anyway. But, yeah, that's all I want to say about. Oh, one more thing about this. I don't really want to see this match at all. It will probably be bad. There'll be, with Kelly in it, you know there'll be botches. And with a non-wrestler, there's more than I am more than certain that there will be a ton of botches. And yeah, and hopefully, and it'll probably be a short, like 2 or 3 minute match anyway. So yeah, I don't really give a fuck about this. I would have loved to see the dream match of Karma versus Beth for the Divas title, but unfortunately, we're not going to get that because we're probably not going to see Karma for a while. And the reason of that is Karma's baby miscarried and her baby's dead. So, unfortunately, we might not see Karma for a while. No. Maybe to even fall, really, because she's going to get married in June. So, basically, there's a good chance we might have to wait another year almost to see full time again. But, yeah, which is unfortunate, but that's a different story for another time. But, yeah, that's all I want to say about that match. Kane versus Randy Orton. Kane should go over in this. In December they brought him back. They gave him back his mask. They actually gave him 2 masks, a metal mask for his entrance, and this a brand new red half mask that he would wear when he was wrestling and all that. So they brought him back with his mask, and they had him like this unstoppable monster that ran through everyone who got in his way. And only to be buried by Cena in an ambulance match. The same guy that Kane has destroyed like 2 months going into that match. But of course, Super Cena triumphs the monster. So Kane kind of needs this match to still be a credible monster, and he needs a good. He hasn't got a pay-per-view win since he came back at the Slammy Awards in December. So the last two wins he got on Big Show and Raw, and the week before R-Truth actually were his first two wins since being back with the mask. Period. So he really needs this match at Mania. And if they want to, they can have Orton win at Extreme Rules at Last Man Standing or something. But Kane really needs this win at WrestleMania. So, yeah. But unfortunately, they'll have super greased up, oiled Orton win. The thing about Orton is he's a great wrestler, but like Cena, he's always pushed in the main event. He's always burying people. And he's actually pretty good on the mic when you look back at his old Legend Killer promos. But the problem now is it's not his mic skills. It's that WWE has him these stupid ass scripted, lame ass promos. My name is Randy Orton, and I am going to hit you with an RKO. That's basically what all his promos sound like now. And it's just so lame. So, another reason why I want Kane to win this. What else is there? Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship. As much as I would love to see Daniel Bryan win, Sheamus really needs to win because you have to increase the stock of that Royal Rumble. I mean, only 55% have won at the Rumble, and that's bad. You know, there hasn't been a winner since The Undertaker won it in 2007, and you knew he was going to win because he's undefeated and all that. But they just really need to have Sheamus win here. Otherwise, people will, at this point, will be like, well, what's the point of watching the Rumble when just to see Sheamus, I mean, the winner of the Rumble get buried by the world champion or the WWE champion? It's worthless. We're not gonna. They need to have Sheamus win this just to increase the stock and to complete the push that they started in the summer of 2011 when he fought Mark Henry. Because Mark Henry is on that monster heel run. Sheamus had just turned face, and it looked like they were gonna have eventually they were planning. They were setting up Sheamus versus Mark Henry for the world title, and that may or may not have been the original plan. But Sheamus got that groin injury, so he dropped the title to. First, he dropped the title to Big Show, and then Daniel Bryan then cashed in on Big Show, and that was that. And so they need to have just Sheamus win just to complete the push that they started last year. And yeah, and because they're at desperate need of new top baby faces, especially on SmackDown, so they need to have Sheamus win this. What else? The WWE Championship is another match where, as much as I would like one guy to win, I know the other guy should win. But in this case, and just like the world title match, I'm fine with either one win, even though there's one where I would prefer to win. And that's because I like them both, and that's the CM Punk Chris Jericho match. CM Punk should win this match because he needs to win. Needs a decisive win at a WrestleMania because he was buried last year. He was buried the year before that. He needs a good, clean, decisive win. and he needs to go over. There's not much for Jericho to lose here if he loses. You know, Punk to me has a lot more to lose at Mania, especially because at the last Mania, Jericho was in, which was 26. He won and retained his world title against Edge, which was again the same night Punk got buried by Mysterio. So I think Punk needs to win this. But again, even though IWC won't like it, but oh well. Triple H versus Taker with HBK as special referee, Hell in a Cell match / end of an era match. Taker better win this. That's all I have to say. If he loses, especially his streak, especially to Triple H, the guy who's buried all these young talent and stuff. I kind of like Triple H, especially when he's with DX, but he's buried so many people. And Undertaker is my personal favorite wrestler, and I have so much respect for him. Undertaker needs to win this, but it won't hurt Triple H in any way if he loses. Especially since it's against Undertaker, you know, the Phenom. He's this monster, the ultimate monster babyface character, and Undertaker. So, yeah, Undertaker should win this. I'm really worried, though, that Triple H is going to win. But hopefully Undertaker wins. And now finally the match will probably be the main event, as it should be, because it was actually announced the first time ever it was announced the night after WrestleMania. That was the first time they ever actually announced the night after WrestleMania that the WrestleMania of the year later would be a match. So this has to be a main event. They've been building to it over a year, and I wish Rock would win, but they'll probably have Super Duper Cena triumph again. The thing about Cena is, most people will probably agree with me on this, that it's not Cena I necessarily hate. And like I said, a lot of people will agree with this. It's his lame-ass character. In the majority matches he's in, he gets his ass kicked for like 20 minutes, and then he hits his 5 moves of doom and gets the win. He cuts these lamest promos and corniest promos ever. And he's just so kid-friendly, it's unbelievable. That's the lamest character ever. And the thing about Cena is he is great on the mic, but like Orton, they gave him these lame-ass PG scripted promos instead of letting him come up with his own stuff. And he doesn't have 5 moves. He's actually a very good wrestler. Otherwise, those matches he had with Punk last year wouldn't have been nearly as good as they were. And if you look back in 2003, 2004, 2002, in his OVW years, you can see he knows a variety of moves and lots of different moves besides the 5 moves, the 5 moves of doom moveset they give him. But when he came on Raw, he spoke out with Cena. I marked out. If they were smart, they would keep him in that, because that was one of the most popular gimmicks ever, before they turned him into Superman, or Super Cena, if you will. And unfortunately, they're just gonna have Cena go over here, which honestly, I hate to say this, but it's probably the best thing to do, because Cena's the younger guy, and he's the new top guy, and Rock's not gonna. It won't hurt the Rock too much to lose this. So, and I'm really only saying this because I know Super Cena will probably win. I'm hoping Rock will win, but Super Cena will probably win. As for what I think of how good the show will be, the show in general, the expectations for this are really high. And because WWE raised them to be that high, which is a good thing because that means they're doing their job well. But the way they've really pretty much WWE pretty much pushed WrestleMania 27 under the bus, and really every pay-per-view leading up to WrestleMania 28 under the bus. This WrestleMania has to be fantastic, without a doubt. 9 out of 10, or even 10 out of 10 show. Like, I'm talking WrestleMania 19 caliber of show, or better. Because if it's not, then all this time and build up to this WrestleMania, they built a whole year to this WrestleMania here, will be for nothing, basically. It'll be just another disappointing WrestleMania, just like last year. And if that's the case, then they really could have done with putting all those WrestleManias under all those pay-per-views I meant, not WrestleManias, including WrestleMania 27 under the bus. And yeah, I'm just gonna be really disappointed if this isn't an amazing show. Like, just a plain fantastic show from the opener to the main event. And yeah. And when I say that, I just don't mean like wrestling quality, because I'm sure there will be a lot of good matches. But I mean the right guys going over, the right amount of time to matches, the matches telling good enough story, all that shit. So, and that's what WrestleMania 19 was, having seen. I didn't actually see the show, but I've seen quite a few matches from 2019. Jericho versus Michaels, Lesnar versus what's his name? Angle. McMahon versus Hogan. You know, from what I've seen and from what I heard, it was a pretty damn good WrestleMania. So, from top to bottom. And yeah, I'm really hoping this WrestleMania 28 will be like that. So, if you like what I had to see, subscribe up above and comment down below. Like this video, and I will probably be making a WrestleMania review because I plan on seeing it this year, and a WrestleMania live reactions. But for now, this is all I have to say. Bye.